guys, it's Tiff back again for another Creative Flow. Do you know what the Creative Flow project is all about? Well, if this is your first time tuning in, this is about swapping Flowish journals and using the materials in a project. This is a collaboration with Erin over at Happily We Go. I'll have her link below. She'll also be showing you what she is pulling from the Flowish journal I sent her to be able to use in her project today. So, the rules are you have to create a project with a minimum of 3 pieces from the Flowish journal. Excuse me, and as you can see here, I am using a brand spanking new journal that I pulled out, and I've been filling up journals these days like crazy thanks to the Use It Up, Fill It Up challenge that I had going on Instagram. If you want to make sure you check out that, you can find it in my stories on Instagram. Actually, it's in my highlights now. You can find out a few of the quote unquote rules of what it's all about. So make sure you go down below and find my Instagram handle. It's SouthernGals_Designs, and you can find out more about that. But now, as you can see, this colorful collage paper, it was a print of some sort that Erin had put in the flow, and you know, when I saw the colors, I was like, how in the world have I not used this so far? So I was super excited to use that today, and I just tore it in half, as you can see, into smaller bite-sized chunks that I could use in this collage. Now, I will say that this is not a typical journal page that I've done before. I used a lot more white space than you typically find in my work, but I do think it's important for us to push our limits and try new things. And so one of the things when I started this new journal is I said I want to continue to play with bringing even more white space into my work. So that's what I'm going to do. And as you can see, I'm just tearing off bits and pieces of the deli paper and random scraps I have. Now these right here are Stabilo Woody pencils. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh, they are so dreamy. Erin and Michelle, my friends who came down for the art retreat, actually gave these to me for my birthday. And so I have had so much fun playing with these guys. I'll definitely make sure I add that to my most used products below, because guys, these are so chunky and funky and just dreamy and creamy. Oh my goodness, I could go on about these forever, but they are super fun to use. And as you can see, when I put the gesso down, they just kind of just like get even, they're water activated, so the gesso just kind of helps them smear almost like a paint. Okay, I can't say enough about those are fun. And then I'm going to go in with some bits of masking tape, because I don't know, it's just fun to use. And I'm just kind of playing around here at what I see that I don't like. And I did not like the hard edge from the collage going from one page to the other. So I'm kind of using the masking tape to help me with that, and to bring some interest and layers of texture that you'll definitely be able to see in the end product. And so guys, like I say, whenever you get finished watching this, make sure you go on over to Erin's channel and check out her creative flow for the day. I love Scribbles. It just makes me happy. It reminds me of when I was a kid and I would color, and I wasn't much on coloring within the lines, so I know that's a big surprise. I'm going in here with the Bria Reese black ink pens. Everybody was getting these on clearance at Hobby Lobby, but they have the most amazing sparkle to them. So I'm just kind of taking a little bit of the the pen itself and just kind of splattering it around and then using that to create some interest. If you looked at the page before the black and the page after the black, you can tell the difference that a contrast and a pop of black really helps bring out some of the colors from the background. So some of the greens and blues and purples kind of pop to the surface whenever you do that. So hopefully you didn't get drunk right then when I moved the camera, but I wanted to get a closer view of kind of what's going on. And this is what I do, guys. I just pick up and use random bits. So when I get ready to do another flow, I'm going to have some black ink on that scrapbook paper from the flow. And I'm going in here with the white China marker, and I'm just kind of bringing some light into the dark right there and kind of pushing that around. And then I'm just dipping my finger into the gesso and kind of making that blend together a little better over there on the right. And then I'm going to try it really well and kind of get a feel for what I think it needs. And then I saw out of the corner of my eye that had I guess I didn't use it in another piece, and I wanted to add a little something in black there where all the color was, but I felt it was a little bit too busy. So I'm going to take my secret ingredient, some masking tape, and I'm going to put that right down to be able to kind of push those back layers to the back and then bring the sentiment to the front. So, but I mean, it really wasn't Tiffany unless it had a little something with some fiber. So I grabbed some thread and I'm going to glue that masking tape down and then put the sentiment on top. So I know this is completely different and bold, guys, but I hope you enjoyed it today. And as I looked at it in the camera when I bring it up, I realized there was something else that I needed. So make sure that you kind of step back and look at your piece and see if it's really anything that, like the sharp edge here was kind of getting to me. So I had to kind of blend that in a little bit. And now I like it so much better. So thanks for joining me on the flow. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Go find me on Instagram. And I have a Facebook group. Head on over to Erin's channel to see what that girl's all up to. Until next time, toodaloo.